So how did I get this giant chord? Well, I took a track, I added one Xpand iteration, and then of the 4 channels inside of the Xpand plugin, I added the same exact string patch across all 4 of them. And then over here is where the magic happens. This is my root pitch. I'm going to turn on B only so that you hear there's a C. When I add in A, I get the E below that middle C. When I add in patch C, I get the D above that C, 2 semitones, and then I get the 5th when I add the D. So I get what I call a Copland chord, memory of my favorite American composer, Aaron Copland. I even called the session Copland. Not to be confused with Stuart Copeland, the drummer from The Police, also a great musician, but Copland had this voicing, a very American kind of voicing, where he would take the 3rd of a chord and drop it down an octave. So if you have C, E, and G, that E goes down below, and the D replaces the E, so that the 3rd is down below, and then there's an interval of a second from the C to the D. Of course, as you transpose this around, you get all sorts of interesting intervals. It's a very Copland voicing, and what I wanted to show you was the technique of using the same patch but many different voicings and assigning them all to one key so that you can just hit one key and hear lots of sound at one time. Now this, along with other changes that you make in Xpand, you can of course save settings as, I'll call this Copland, save it, and it will now jump out of the other choices, along with that glockenspiel that we used earlier. So I can just pull this up and have this voicing, and when you change the sound inside of the Xpand, your pitch reference will still be here. So if you have a particular voicing that you find that you use a lot, set it up over here. Then this could be guitars, this could be strings, this could be lots of things on the left, playing that voicing that you like. I hope you find that useful.